Look, exclusive on screen because this image is the image of the third, better said, of the third person arrested involved in the murder of businessman Wallace Lovato. He turned himself in to the police, the DHPP in Villa Velha, mid-afternoon yesterday. This man you see is pointed out as the intermediary of the crime. That is, according to police investigations, he is responsible for hiring the people involved and even planning how the murder would be carried out. But notice that even having a player like this, involved in this crime, realize there is no such thing as a perfect crime. You are following the footage of this man at the medical examiner's office in Vitoria. The only television station that was there at the moment he arrived and left the capital's morgue was our TV Tribuna team. Our Alex Aguiar, along with Roger Nunez, the guy with the mustache, managed to capture the moment he was moving through our capital's morgue. Well, we are following the unfolding and progress of the investigations. Anusa Santana is at the DHPP in Vitoria, where part of the investigations are also concentrated. To bring more details to our friends at TN joining us now. What news do you have there, Vanusa? Good afternoon.
A very good afternoon, Camargan. Good afternoon to everyone at home. There is great anticipation now for the arrest of the mastermind of the crime. We are here at the DHPP in Vitoria, just trying to cover all angles because the information that reached us is that at any moment, the arrest of this mastermind can indeed happen, since the intermediary, one of them, was already arrested yesterday. Erson Ferreira Alves, he who turned himself in, as you said, and exclusively we, the TV Tribuna team, managed to capture and record his arrival at the medical examiner's office yesterday, late in the afternoon, by Roger Nunez' team, along, as you said, with Alex Aguiar. What did this guy, Erson, do? He acted as the bridge between the contractor, between the mastermind of this crime and the guy who executed Arthur. Well, Arthur Neves de Barros, 35, Camargão, who was arrested on the 19th in Paraíba, right? Police officers from the DHPP, along with the civil police of Espírito Santo and civil police from Paraíba, managed to exchange information and execute the arrest of this man who was taken into custody in Paraíba on the 19th. So this Erson, he was used in the crime, right? He acted as an intermediary, speaking with the mastermind and also with the shooter, who is Arthur too, as you mentioned. And yesterday, as I reported exclusively, our team managed to capture his arrival for the mandatory forensic medical exam, which happens whenever someone is arrested before being taken to prison. The person is taken to the medical examiner's office where the exam is performed, and then they are sent to the prison where they are currently held. Remember, we have 3 people arrested so far, Camargão. The first one was arrested in Minas Gerais on the 17th, if my memory serves me right. Arthur, who drove the car and is the son of a late police officer, reportedly drove to the location. In his statement, he told civil police that he didn't know he was providing a service by driving to commit a crime, a murder. Subsequently, Arthur, the perpetrator of the crime, was arrested in Paraíba. And now we bring you the exclusive information that this intermediary was arrested yesterday. He actually turned himself in. And why was he arrested so long after the death of the businessman Wallace Lovato? This man, Erson, had an arrest warrant issued by the 4th Criminal Court of Villa Velha. For this reason, police from the DHPP in Vila-Vila-Vilhe served the warrant issued by the Vila-Vilhe court, and he is now in prison. So we have 3 people who participated in this crime, and they are already being held in prisons here in Greater Victoria. The big expectation, as I said at the beginning of our segment, is now for the arrest of the mastermind behind this crime. We believe that this arrest could happen at any moment. Yes, we are covering all the angles so that you at home can get this exclusive information, perhaps even with footage of the arrival of this mastermind, who we already know. The police are sure of who it is. Yes, Kamargam.
Vanusa, now regarding the arrest of this 4th player in this crime, should it happen by the police arresting him, or will he turn himself in at the DHPP, since the guy who was the 3rd one arrested, the one we see in the exclusive footage there at the medical examiner's office, he turned himself in with a lawyer at the Vila-Vilhe DHPP, right? Should this 4th element arrive voluntarily, showing up with a lawyer, or are the police already on his tail?
Look,
Camargão information from reliable sources on our teams who are leading this investigation and coverage indicates that the civil police have already requested an arrest warrant for him from the courts. And the expectation is that this warrant will be issued sometime today. So there is an expectation that this suspect, believed to be the mastermind of the crime, is already in contact with lawyers to turn himself in. So we are standing by here precisely with that expectation, Camargão.
Perfect. Our team is right on top of it. Any moment, our Vanusa will return with more information. But while Vanusa is there, let's watch the report by our mustached reporter, Bod. Roger Nunes followed the arrest and the surrender of this guy at the DHPP over in Vila-Vilhe. Let's watch on screen. Exclusively, the TV Tribuna team recorded the exact moment when the 3rd suspect in the death of 42-year-old businessman Wallace Lovato was taken to the legal medical department in Vitória. Ersan Ferreira Alves, 36, originally from Teixeira de Freitas, Bahia, was arrested this Monday afternoon after civil police served the outstanding arrest warrant against him. He turned himself in to the police accompanied by a lawyer. During this statement, the suspect said he became aware that he was being sought. For that reason, he went to the Specialized Homicide and Person Protection Police Station there in Vitória, where he surrendered. He allegedly made a plea bargain agreement with the police, intending to reveal the whole scheme in exchange for some kind of benefit. After that, he was brought here to the Vitória Legal Medical Department, where he underwent forensic exams and was soon after taken to the prison, where he remains under state custody. This is the 3rd arrest made by the police. The first to be detained was Artelupe, 22 years old, arrested in Minas Gerais by the civil police of Espírito Santo with support from the Minas police. According to investigations, he was the getaway driver for the crime and also drove the shooter away. The second detainee, who also shares the name Artur, was arrested in Pasaraiba in the city of Sumé. Artur Neves de Barros, 36 years old, was identified by the police as the executor. Civil police also stated that at the time of his arrest, he was wearing the same cap he wore while staying at a hotel in Vila-Vilhe days before the crime. With these 3 arrests, the police can more clearly piece together the puzzle, making the capture of the mastermind and the person who ordered it just a matter of time. Hey, take it, it's free, alright? More information is coming soon with exclusive details here on our TV Tribuna News. Vanusa and Roger will be back shortly with more updates. Look, the net is closing in more and more. The police have arrested another person involved in the death of businessman Wallace Lovato. Okay, let me call our George Bitt, who is arriving here as well. Good afternoon, my friend. Good afternoon, friend. Congratulations, curiosity, right? Let me offer my congratulations as well. Because it is very well deserved, right? So much development. True. True. Brand new city, isn't it? 135 years. Look, everyone, now let's go back to talking about the businessman's case, which is causing a huge stir because the net is closing and another suspect has been arrested. And we are showing the footage firsthand here on TV Tribuna. That's right, the third person involved in the case has been arrested. And there is an expectation today for new arrests. At least that is what was gathered by our reporting team, by Roger, by Susie, and by Venusa. And Roger, you are bringing news on this case now, aren't you, my friend? These images of the arrest of this suspect, believed to be an intermediary, are our exclusive. Good afternoon to you, my friend. Sweet Jorge, good afternoon. Good afternoon as well to everyone following us. That's right, those images there were captured exclusively by our cameraman, Alex Aguiar. Yesterday, I also helped in some ways here, but the fact is that this individual, Erson, was arrested yesterday after turning himself in around 2 p.m. at the Homicide and Personal Protection Police Station in Vila Velha after learning there was already an arrest warrant issued against him by the 4th Criminal Court of Vila Velha for the murder of businessman Wallace Lovato, which occurred on the 9th, also there in the Vila Velha region at Praia da Costa. He was accompanied by his lawyer, and right from there, he was questioned, detained, and immediately brought here to Vitoria, to the legal medical department, where he underwent forensic exams, after which he was taken to the Viana Screening Center. Today we also managed to find out, George, and for those watching us at home, that the police, or rather the justice system, had actually already issued another arrest warrant for yet another intermediary. In fact, the police were negotiating with this suspect. They were negotiating throughout the weekend. There was a possibility he would turn himself in, but he ended up not presenting himself to the police. We prepared a report for you to better understand the case. Take a look. Exclusively, the TV Tribuna team captured the exact moment the third suspect in the death of 42-year-old businessman Wallace Lovato was taken to the legal medical department of Vitoria. Erson Ferreira Alves Aliuasex, a native of Teixeira de Freitas, Bahia, was arrested this Monday afternoon after the civil police executed an outstanding arrest warrant against him. Erson presented himself to the police, accompanied by his lawyer. During his testimony, the suspect said he became aware that he was being sought. For this reason, he went to the Specialized Homicide and Personal Protection Police Station in Vitoria, where he turned himself in. He allegedly made a plea bargain agreement with the police to reveal the whole scheme in exchange for some type of benefit. After that, he was brought here to the legal medical department of Vitoria, where he underwent forensic exams and was subsequently taken to prison, where he remains in state custody. This is the third arrest made by the police. The first to be detained was Artur Lupe, 22, was arrested in Minas Gerais by the Espírito Santo Civil Police with support from the Minas Gerais Civil Police. According to the investigation, he was the driver for the crime and also the driver who helped the shooter escape. The second detainee, who also bears the name Artur, was arrested in Paraíba in the city of Sumé. Artur Neves de Barros, 36, was identified by the police as the executor. The civil police also stated that at the time of the arrest, he was wearing the same cap he used to check into a hotel in Vila Velha days before the crime. With these three arrests, the police can assemble the puzzle more clearly, making the arrest of the mastermind and the person who ordered the crime just a matter of time. Well, you saw it there, didn't you? The police are closing in, really putting this puzzle together based on our accounts here, what the police shared with us, and the investigations. This intermediary still needs to be arrested, right? Who was scheduled to turn himself in, but didn't. And, naturally, the mastermind, the one who ordered this crime, Jorge. Yes, that's right, Rog. We're seeing his photo right after he was processed into the prison system, and also the moment right after he left the medical examiner's office, just after the first arrest. Roger continues to follow this case. More information at any time here on Tribuna Noticias and also on Brasil Urgente. Roger, thanks for the information, my friend.